My name is Jake Richards, and I'm a product manager here at Pattern. And today I want to talk about image archetypes. We know that images help customers to convert once they reach your product detail page. But one question we run into often is, what kind of imagery should I be using to get the most of that conversion? What product imagery should I use to make sure I'm not missing out on sales? This is where image archetypes come into play. We looked at a wide variety of images across a wide variety of categories, and we identified 32 different image archetypes, 32 different ways of communicating value for products through imagery that help to drive conversion. I want to talk through an example. Here we show 4 different images across 4 different categories. In the gym bag, we see lifestyle, and over here for a multi-tool, we see a key feature message where we're actually pointing out each of the different features that the multi-tool has. And in the bottom left, we see product in use, where for the robot vacuum category, we're showing how the product functions. And the bottom right, for the NAD supplement category, we're showing an appeal to quality. With image archetypes, we're able to communicate specific points of value for each product that are relevant to their consumer segment. For instance, in this slide, we go through a few different image archetypes. In the top left, we look at gym bags. And we find that lifestyle imagery is a particularly effective way of communicating the value of a gym bag to their shoppers. And over the next few slides, I want to show a few different examples across these different categories. For the robot vacuum category, we see that the product in use image archetype is one that's very interesting. The reason we picked this one out is because we pair it with our market share data in the content brief, and we identify that it has a relatively high conversion rate, as seen by the placement on the graph. It's further to the right. And we also see that it's very common across the digital shelf, across the competitive set. And we see that by it's relatively high. And so what this tells us is that the product in use image archetype is one that when customers come and they see it, it's something that helps them understand the value of the product and makes them more likely to convert. And we also see that a lot of products that are selling effectively are doing this. And sure enough, if we search across online marketplaces, the top performing robot vacuum listings all have a product in use image within their image stack. We see the same thing for NAD supplements. One of the top image archetypes as identified in the content brief is the appeal to quality. Again, we're looking at the high conversion rate relative to the rest of the image archetypes, and we see a high number of products with this archetype. And once again, as we look at the top sellers in this category, each of them has an appeal to quality within their image stack. Again, if we look at gym bags, lifestyle imagery is very common and has a higher conversion rate. And the top sellers, sure enough, also all have the lifestyle image early in their image stack. And finally, in the multi-tool category, we see the key feature message as one of the most powerful image archetypes. And as we look across the top sellers, we see that represented. Paired with the image archetype way of looking at images and the market intelligence data in the content brief, we enable you to identify the image archetypes that are most likely to boost conversion for your product for your consumer category. Paired with Pattern's content brief, the image archetype framework can help transform your image stack. We can help you identify which types of images will communicate your product's values to your customers, boosting sales and conversion. To learn more about image archetypes and how Content Brief can help you identify the right ones for your product, click the link.